She is a gifted artist with talent, skill, and a bounty of business savvy. The guys in the suits from Neiman Marcus and Bergdorf Goodman, well, they just nod their heads with respect and admiration. Her name is Annie Morhauser, but most people know her as Annieglass. She is a glass maker that has created a brand name and an identity that is a cross between desirable table art and high commerce. She is one of the few living artists to have her artwork in the Smithsonian. Not too shabby for a redhead from New Jersey that moved to California her senior year of high school and now calls Santa Cruz home.
I was going to junior college. I was there for 2 years when I saw there was a special event up at Waddell Creek where the students go out to the beach and fire ceramics. It's a raku weekend. And so it's really great because there's just so much energy and people from everywhere. And someone showed up with a portable glass furnace. And it was like, whoa, what's that? You know, teach me how to do that. And it just really stuck.
Morhauser ended up transferring to the California College of Arts on a scholarship, where she graduated after living on food stamps. We point this out because she is now a member of the college's Board of Trustees. Under the direction and discipline of glass artist and teacher Marvin Lepowski, she flourished at the College of Arts, and her career was launched.
He was very tough. Extremely tough, and I think that scared the heck out of me and everybody else. But he was very demanding. So when you get out in the real world, you know, his standards, you come out with his standards, which are up here, you know, and everybody else's are down here. So you can't help but do well, is my take on it. I remember not liking the way the relationship was going with Bergdorf Goodman, in New York, the department store in New York. So I called a meeting and, you know, went toe-to-toe with the CEO of Bergdorf Goodman, telling him everything he'd done wrong. And I think he was just so amused by the fact that some punk would do this that we had a great relationship. And he went on to be the CEO of Neiman Marcus, so it came in handy.
Over the years, Morhauser's business skill and acumen have continued to grow, and Annieglass has just celebrated their 25th anniversary. The cornerstone of her success has always been her love of working with glass.
Well, to me, I mean, it's a beautiful material, first of all. The manipulation of it, the heating of it, and when it flows, that's so beautiful. But it's challenging enough for me that just when I think I've got it, you know, it breaks or it screws up or there's some problem with it. And so it's always just sort of, you know, I'm like the greyhound with the, with the rabbit.
Morhauser's first big triumph came when she started her Roman antique series with gold fired into the rims of the dishes she was selling to high-end galleries and museum shops. The combination of table art that was also exceptionally durable proved to be a breakthrough for her business.
The galleries that I've been selling to, and they said, you know, this has possibility. And then I had fired it so hot that you could put it in the dishwasher. And that was the thing. The gold was actually melted into the glass. Before that, people would melt the shape of the glass and then decorate the gold with a very low fire, and then it would come off. So it could come off in the dishwasher. And I said, why do 2 times? Why do 2 processes? Just do one. Of course, I didn't know anything about ceramics. That was a big help. And just fired it one at a time, and the gold wouldn't come off in the dishwasher. And that really set it apart from everything else.
There's a reason why people really love Annieglass. Its durability.
We take the window glass, we cut the shape. We grind the edge. And when we grind the edge, we take the edge off so that it won't chip very easily. Glass can chip pretty easily. China is notorious for chipping. Ceramics chip. So those 2 things, the dishwasher safety and the chip proof, are what makes it so durable, and that it's made out of window glass.
Annieglass has been exceptionally popular around the globe. South of the Mason-Dixon line, her glasswork is considered a must for every family that prides itself on setting a fine table. From Charleston to Dallas and Savannah, your style and grace is often measured by your complement of Annieglass.
Because they like to mix and match china and glass. You might be surprised. The New Yorkers are just so nervous, you know, about mixing china and glass, but then the Southerners have been doing it for a very long time.
Morhauser has 30 full-time employees, including 11 artisans working in Watsonville and her Santa Cruz stores. She is the first to point out that the key to the success of her company has always been the people she works with.
I can't say enough, though, about the staff that I have. I mean, I didn't get here by myself. I have this wonderful crew of people who are all really good at what they do and make the customers happy. I mean, left to my own devices, there wouldn't be an Annieglass.
2 years ago, Morhauser received one of the biggest honors of her career. Her work was placed in the Smithsonian.
That really is quite a jump. It's pretty exciting. It was wonderful. Well, was it in 2006, 2 pieces became part of the permanent collection of the Smithsonian, and that was pretty wonderful. That was the pinch myself moment, that idea that, wow, gee, I guess it is pretty good.